It's crazy. Joining us right now, Derick Hall coming over from practice. How was practice? How's your day going so far?
Yeah, everything's rolling really good. Just getting back on track, getting back to the basics, getting back to what we need to do to go out and have opportunity to win this game against a very, very good Atlanta team on Sunday. So we just continue to stack days.
What do you see in their run game, Derick? As far as they got a couple of pretty good backs, Bijan Robinson especially, but Algier, the other guy too. They got a couple of guys you got to pay attention to there.
Yeah, definitely two very, very explosive backs. Tackling's going to be at a premium come this weekend on Sunday with the, just the explosiveness, the power that those two guys have. You have to get them down and get them down early, or when they get rolling, it can become a real issue for us. So, I think just taking what we're working on, our game plan this week, and applying that on Sunday give us the opportunity to go out and be successful.
You close to home. What's that ticket request like this weekend?
30.
30?
30
Deep
tickets.
in there, though.
Yeah.
You would have family there, though.
Oh, yeah, for sure. As always, like I said, mom and them don't miss a game, but a lot of family that don't get opportunity to come out this way, they have opportunity to go. It's about a 7-hour drive, so it'd be pretty fun.
Nice. Oh, well, I really hope that you're able to get a sack in this one. It would just be very cool to do that in front of family. You are leading the team. I mean, what's felt different about this season for you? Because you have really just flourished.
Night and day, I can say for sure. Just coming to work, knowing what to expect, knowing what to look at, studying film and being able to get my game plan down a little bit better, not having to worry about moving and getting in and getting settled and, all the things that rookies have to do. It's a little bit of a distraction, man. It's just night and day for me, just being able to go out, play fast, play physical, and be confident in my abilities.
That's a tough transition going from college where like everything's taken care of for you, and then you go to the NFL, you got to take care of yourself, right? Mm-hmm. So a big transition there, but also it clicks for guys typically in the second year. Was there a point? I thought it was in the Tennessee preseason game, but where do you think all of a sudden it just clicked for you?
I think really coming out of OTAs, it was really, really big for me. Just really picking up the scheme and talking to Coach Mike and all the coaches and everything that they put us in place to go out and be successful. And really, once I got that down and know what to expect, and obviously having a year in with the guys that know going to be here, know how to play off each other, know how to go out and be successful, man. I think we just took it one day at a time, and we just continue to build that brotherhood, that trust and that care and love for one another, and the sky's the limit for us as a defensive unit, but solely as a defensive front.
I think some people see football players, and obviously you guys are the bigger human beings, and just think you guys are done growing. But I was telling my wife, I go, these are still young men. Like, they're physically and mentally still growing out there. Mm-hmm. How's your body changed in the last year or so?
Yeah, I think last year I played a little bit heavy. So the biggest thing for me was coming to the season was dropping about 5 to 8 pounds. Getting back down about 260 around that area, and man, it's just been night and day in that aspect, and then just being able to build my body up. Just like I said, knowing what to expect, and then the grind of trying to make yourself available for every single Sunday. I think that's the biggest thing, that just the process of taking care of your body and, just knowing what you have to do to be available. I think that's the bigger difference body-wise for me.
What did you have to do? Did you have to cut out some foods? Did you pair with a nutritionist?
Not really food-wise, but I think just learning how to take care
of my body. Like, I thought I knew what taking care of my body was, and I really didn't. And, that entails massages, cryotherapy, chamber, dry needling, doing every single thing you can to make yourself
available on Sunday, because I'm sure a lot of people know that I played this game Monday through Saturday. You just trying to get yourself going and trying to make yourself available. Then Sunday, that's the best you ever feel throughout that week. So just trying to do whatever you can to make yourself available.
Of all those treatments, is one of them like a grind? I mean, it's nice getting a massage, right?
Right.
But all that stuff that you mentioned, what's one that you're just like, man, I can't stand this, but I'm doing it anyway?
I would say acupuncture. It's not for everyone. It's a little bit different feeling, once you get in there and you start getting on the muscles and the way it feels and jumps. It can be painful at times, but that's what you have to do to be able to put that muscle through strain to be able to get it to relax and get it back to its normal state to where it needs to be to go out and be effective on Sunday. So I would say that's the biggest one for me personally.
With you growing, as a player, are there things that you're allowed to do more of this year that maybe you weren't allowed to do last year, because you're like, all right, well, just learn this first and then you can try all these new things?
For sure. number one, just rushing wise. You know, last year I felt like I restricted myself a little bit in what I can do, and just powering, and just continue to use power. And now coming this year and being able to see what to expect and be able to talk to guys like Leo, J. Reed, Boye, Chenna, you know, who hopefully be back really, really soon. But just being able to talk to those guys, communicate, and like I said, that comes back down to trust. We're able to rush off each other, and that's what allows us all to be effective.
Who gets most excited when a teammate gets a sack? Like, is there one guy that almost always is the first person to come up and be your hype man?
Leo. Leonard Williams for sure. Yeah, you know, no matter the circumstance, I think everybody's pretty excited, but you know, some of us miss that moment sometimes. But I mean, he's always, like he's the big guy who's always there for everyone. So that's pretty cool.
Do you talk on the field, or do you pretty much keep quiet, keep to yourself?
No, I talk. I talk a lot.
Talk to offensive linemen?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, I don't, you know, the phrase "speak when spoken to," so I'm pretty mild, and you know, until you start with me. So then at that point is, you know, it's go time as far as the chatters go. But you know, we all keep it professional. At the end of the game, you shake it up. Yeah. You know, say, man, great game, you're a great player, and you know, you just keep it pushing. But in the heat of the battle, things can get a little bit, yeah.
I love that. I miss that. What's your fashion like? Because I watch y'all now. Used to be NBA players used to show up with all the fashion and stuff, but now, I mean, I feel like the football players are getting into. Are you big on fashion? Do you have a stylist? Or what's your game day like?
I don't have a stylist. So last year, big thing for me was keeping it simple. I was just trying to focus on football. This year, pretty much the same thing. I'm not a big dresser, but J. Reed trying to get me right a little bit, help me out with some. I mean, it's not that I dress bad, but I just keep it simple. You know, the things that I have are nice, but he like, bro, you just got to step outside the box. I'm like, bro, I don't know if that'll look good on me. He like, you won't know unless you try. So, you know, getting tips here and there. So we'll see where it goes.
Love the idea of J. Reed being like, let me help you expand your closet. These are the things we care about. I do. All right, he is Derick Hall, kind enough to join us. You have a very busy day. Just came from practice. Obviously, you got some other stuff to get to as you guys get ready for an East Coast road trip here. Thank you so much for taking the time. We really appreciate it.
Oh, no, thank y'all for having me.
We are going to speak to Derick's teammate, Cam Young.